Hello Toritos! Today we're going to learn something really fun. We're going to learn how to factor out a polynomial with 4 factors. So let's begin. The first step is really easy. It's just writing down the problem, which is factoring out 8w's to the second power plus 7wb's plus 8w's plus 7b's. Alright, so the next step of factorizing this polynomial is separating this polynomial into 2 binomials. So let's do that. We need to separate it into parentheses. Alright, so I'm going to write down aw squared plus 7wb into one group of parentheses, and also I'm going to write down aw's plus 7b into another group of parentheses. Then the next step, as the name of the problem says, we need to factorize. We're going to find the greatest common factor of each binomial. So we're going to first find the greatest common factor of the first binomial. In this case, the greatest common factor will be w, because it's the factor that is shared between these two factors. Is the only factor shared, and is not w squared, because w to the first power will have the smallest exponent, and when we are factorizing exponents, the one with the smallest exponent is the answer. So alright, then that I know that I already factorized and my answer is w, I'm going to write here w times 8w to the first power to get this. So I'm going to write w and the rest of the multiplication to get the first answer. So it's aw because of the rules of exponent, x to the m plus times x to the m is equal to x to the m plus n. So in this case, if I multiply, it's x to the w 1 plus 1 because of the exponents that I have here, and I get 8w to the second power. Then it must be 7b's to get this answer, 7wb's. And then in this case, I need to factorize aw plus 7b's. Alright, this seems a bit complicated because I cannot factorize 8 and 7, and I cannot factorize w and b. But there is one factor that is repeating, the plus, because both of the factors are positive. So the only common factor is positive 1 plus. So I'm going to write here positive 1, and I'm going to multiply 8w to the first power plus 7b's to the first power as well. And Toritos, don't you notice anything strange? Anything that is repeating? Well, yes, this factor, aw plus 7b's, is repeating. It is a common factor because it appears in both of the binomials. And now the next step is writing out this common factor, aw plus 7b's, in parentheses. Alright, and then I'm going to write the rest, w plus 1 in another set of parentheses. And here I have my answer, aw plus 7b's, w plus 1. So we already factored a polynomial. But now, Toritos, we need to do the check to check that our answer is correct. So let's do it. Alright, as you can see, I got as an answer 2 binomials, and we can FOIL it out to see if we get this first answer, and that is how we're going to check that our answer is correct. So let's begin. So I'm going to write here FOIL, that is multiplication of first, outer, inner, last. So first we are going to multiply the first term, as FOIL says. First, so it's 8w's times w and w both have an exponent of 1, so we add the exponents, aw squared first, outer aw plus 1, so times 1, so we are going to get 8 w's. Then first our inner, the terms that are inside, 7w and b. Well, 7b's times w, so we're going to get 7wb. And then the last terms, 7b's times 1. Alright, Toritos, and now we can see that we did it correct. Both of these polynomials are the same! And now, Toritos, something very exciting is that we learn how to factor polynomials! Thanks, Toritos, for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Bye, Toritos!